How's it going, folks? I'm Mark from Like Minded Lunatics.
I'm Todd from Like Minded Lunatics, and that's...
I'm not a creep, I'm Ricky.
That's right. Well, folks, we're going to do a matchup today. We're going to take a look at Radiohead's classic song, Creep, from 1992.
Right on.
And we're going to compare it to a cover version. There are a ton of covers of this song, but today I chose to go with In This Moment's cover.
Okay.
Now, this cover was only on a Japanese release, so this did not appear in the United States at all, so that was why I thought it was interesting to do.
Yeah, cool.
So let's go back in time to 92, and remember Radiohead's Creep from, was it their first album? Yeah, Pablo Honey.
C minor. That's an example of modal mixture.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Going from C to major to minor? Mm-hmm. Gotcha.
When you were before, couldn't look you in the eye. You're just like an angel. Your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
I've always felt a disparity in this song. That the lyrics seem to be a troubled individual,
Yeah,
but the soaring quality of the guitar seems joyful.
it kind of does.
And maybe that's just like... It didn't seem strange when I was a teenager, because that's sort of what it's like to be a teenager, is like you're sort of troubled and you're like...
Back and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as like an oldish man now, I'm trying to sort it out.
I've also felt the build-up to the song is a little bit odd because you get those muted hits, the
Yeah.
and it feels like we're about to break into like this huge explosion, and it's not. It's kind of a plateau, and I don't know. It's always felt kind of weird to me.
And in the time of hard or alternative rock metal, you expect that crunch to go somewhere hard.
Yeah, same year as Smells Like Teen Spirit and stuff
And
comes
it doesn't
out,
go
and
there.
it doesn't do that, and so it's always felt like a trick.
I feel like it's them saying fuck all the conventions of
Maybe
music.
so.
It's
Like,
'cause that's how
intentionally.
it's like, let's just screw them.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm glad you said that because old Thom, whenever he was here at ACL, apparently we weren't there that weekend or whatever. I don't remember. Or we decided not to see them, if I remember right. They refused to play this song.
Oh.
I've heard that multiple times. Like, they hate this song.
There were a ton of people in the audience that were yelling for it, and apparently Thom was like, "We're not playing Creep. Just to let everybody know, we will not be playing that song. Boo! I don't care if you boo. We're not playing it."
I feel like as an audience member, I'd be like, then I won't be seeing you. I mean, what do you...
I know.
What do we want? What do we want from you?
I think they have better songs than this.
Of course, but give them 3 minutes
I guess,
of
I
your
guess.
time.
And it's not like this is a bad song. It's a good song. I understand why Jenny Lane didn't want to play Cherry Pie.
Sure.
I get that. The studio was like, no, we need a video and a song that we can market. They wrote that, and the studio loved it. And apparently Janie thought they were writing it as a joke. Wasn't a joke.
Right.
And that was all they got known for. This is a good song.
Good song.
And so to go, no, we're not playing it.
And to me, this is like I'm going to say, like, my favorite Radiohead stuff that sounds like if REM and Filter got in bed together.
Yeah.
I love the sound.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
Well, I'm interested to know what you're going to think about this, the matchup part. Okay. So this is going to be In This Moment's cover of it. We've done some In This Moment covers, and they always swing for the fences. So I've not really heard this, but I can just tell you from hearing covers in the past, they're going to change stuff up dramatically.
Right on.
Here we go. I was going to say, Ricky, I bet you're into that right there.
Oh yeah, it's kind of cool. I'm a delay junkie. There's a ton of delay in that.
Oh, yeah. Hang on,
Just like an angel, your skin makes me cry. You float like a feather in a beautiful world. I wish I was special. You're so fucking special. But I'm a creep. I'm a weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't care if it hurts.
what do we think?
I mean, I really like it so far. It does have its own vibe. I thought it was sort of islandy in the beginning, like
Yeah.
so it's sort of seductively tranquil, like the original. But I feel like this version has maybe like injected some Manson in there a little bit. Like that early Manson was like so grimy, whispery. Does that feel accurate?
And it's like singing, but you don't really care.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna sing these words and screw you all.
Yeah.
You know, type of thing.
You know what it reminds me of when I was sitting here listening to it? It reminds me if the girl from The Ring made an album. You know, the
Sadaku or something or whatever. Yeah.
was it the one that crawls out of the
Yeah,
well
yeah.
and the TV?
Yeah.
Like a Samara
Samara. That's it.
with the
Yeah.
hair in front of
Yeah,
her face. I imagine this is how Samara sounds.
Right.
If she had a band.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what I
know
mean by the Manson reference. It's kind of intentionally scary. But
and we got those muted hits that I love so much.
we did get the chunk.
We got one.
Oh, we did get one.
Just one.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Let's go back to Thom. If that's how he's going to spell it, that's how I'm going to goddamn say it.
I feel like you have some aggression toward him.
Don't care for him. The music is great.
Yeah.
He's a Lars for me.
I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep. I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
Yeah, just occurring to me that I feel like that this song is kind of a bridge between the existential angst of like what we think of as grunge, and then what would come later is the emo simple plan, how could this happen to me nonsense. You know, because that grungy perspective was, you don't like me and I don't give a fuck. And I'm actually glad you don't like me because I don't like me either. But then the later emo was, why don't you like me?
I
wish you would like me.
Much.
And this feels like a weird
between.
combination of, I know you don't like me and I don't care, but I really do care and I really do wish you would like me.
I have to say, as a person who is personally a little melancholy in life, when I see melancholy in others, I'm like, no, that's gross. And that's what I'm seeing.
Just like a teenager.
Yeah,
Suck
I'm
it
just
up.
like, ugh, yeah. Like, take a shower, put on some pants, and go to work.
Right.
Like, cut it out.
What are you doing? No one's got time for this. But I think maybe that's one of the reasons that Thom gets under my skin a little bit is because
Thom? You talking about Thom?
that's his name.
Yeah.
It's the way the man spells it.
Sure.
If it feels like that, where it's like, I don't like all of you, I'm not going to play that song, but I really do hope you still like me. It's like,
My existence relies on you liking me.
right, because
I just want it on my...
right, because I'm so fucking special. I feel like that's probably my issue with it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right. I'm excited to see what Maria does with the run, 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 run part.
Okay.
Wanna have control.
People are getting stabbed to this song in her version.
Yeah.
And not fast, but like slow, so I can see the blade.
The turny gross move.
Yeah, so you can see their eyes as the life leaks out
Yeah.
of it.
No, it's frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect body. Want a perfect soul. I want you to know.
But you'd probably still go in the room with her. Like, if you knew it was happening. You know what I mean? You'd be like, nah, I mean, it's dangerous, but I'm probably going to go in.
I mean, if I'm going to die, it might as well be with that. Yeah. I mean, she's wearing those leather outfits or those rubber outfits.
I mean, I'm dying tonight. I'm trying to, like,
Right.
absorb that.
When I'm not around. It's so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm all creep.
Yeah, we got 2 hits.
I'm weirdo. What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here.
She's killing Thom.
It's better. It's not falsetto. Her full, like, strength is in that.
Well, that was the thing that I was noticing. I thought it was going to go kind of really high pitched and falsetto. It doesn't. It goes higher and powerful. Mm-hmm. But man, that's
There's grit in there.
Reminds me of Lizzie.
Yeah.
it does feel like a Lizzie yell. You know, the thing I was thinking of is when we listened to Radiohead's original one, I was thinking if the music was not here, I don't think that Thom would sound great. Does that make sense? Like, it doesn't sound like something I would want to hear. With this, I feel like I wish the music wasn't there.
Yeah.
I would like to hear just Maria. I don't know, maybe that's just me and my
agreed.
issues with Thom. Man, she is the master of those high and then
And
Yeah.
yeah.
and then coming out of it.
Breathy whisper.
What a pathetic lyric. It's pathetic. Grow up! God, that lyric is pathetic. I'm sorry, Ricky, I interrupted something you were
No,
looking for.
I've been listening. I think something that's kind of signature of Creep, which I haven't heard. Of Radiohead that I haven't heard of in this moment is there's all this like incidental feedback,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
before they do stuff.
Yep.
And they're not using it to their advantage like Jimi Hendrix or something. So they ended, and then there was this kind of like, yeah, it's almost like they forgot to turn the amp down. It happens again in a minute.
Okay.
And then it happened before the chorus.
Hold your finger up when you hear it.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy.
Yeah,
It happens again in a minute. It's a really cool one.
Whatever you want, you're so fucking special. I wish I was special, but I'm a creep.
Like those things,
yeah.
which are not in this moment, and it makes me think they were edited out.
May have been. Because,
Type of stuff.
In this moment's doing really a lot of digitization on this stuff. And they do it very well.
Like that's
But-
one of my favorite parts of this song is right there, that chord, that little feed in that. And then instead of a D, it's just kind of a, but there's that feedback there.
Yeah.
And I agree with you about
you could
thumb.
call it an imperfection, but
Yeah.
it actually makes it more
Oh,
interesting.
it enhances it. I agree with you on thumb, but I love Johnny Greenwood.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
the guy- And I teach music at a university, and a lot of students he does a lot of weird experimental stuff. I think he wrote a piece for 100 electric guitars and stuff, and I love his weird stuff. So I like him. I like that little feedback stuff.
And I do like Thumb's voice and performance. Just as a human being,
Oh,
he annoys
yes.
me.
No, he's a douche.
I'm a widow. What the hell am I doing here?
Hey, get out of here! Get out of here! They're ready to damn me.
Guess what? I'm not playing creep.
Yeah.
No one asked you to be here.
No one
You
asked you to
cheeky
be
wanker.
here.
No, we didn't invite you at
I
all.
don't care, but I'm not playing creep. All right.
But can I come in?
Right. Because
I gotta use your loo.
Yeah, because I really want you to like
But
me.
can I come in?
You got something to eat?
He's like Biff. He would look in the refrigerator, I'd bring your car all the way here, and you guys light beer for me.
Yeah.
You wrecked the car.
You wrecked the car.
Thumb.
No one invited you in for a beer at all.
Right, let's let.
I wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Thank you, Dante.
Whatever you want. You're so fucking special. I wish I was special. But I'm a creep.
So Maria reminds me of Matt Berry. Do you know who Matt Berry is? From What We Do in the Shadows. He
Oh.
was also on IT Crowd.
Okay.
He was in Toast of London. That guy.
Yeah.
He has this really unique ability of pulling apart syllables in really interesting ways that no normal human
Yeah.
being would think of pulling them apart. And Maria does
Are you
that.
speaking about the way she said I'm?
I was just
Yeah.
thinking. It reminds me of Kirk. You know,
Right.
Hey, you're something special.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
But even the way, like, she does fucking a couple of times, it's
Yeah.
like almost clenched teeth.
Yeah.
And then she opens up again and it's breathy.
And then big and
Well, you can't do breathy with clenched teeth. And then she releases it. It's weird.
I'm and should I'm in such an interesting way.
Yeah, and she's not from the UK.
Right.
She's from the East Coast.
What the hell am I doing here? I don't belong here. I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not sure.
She's saying creep in here, queer.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
I can never tell if Maria wants to seduce me or murder me in
Both.
some type of religious thing.
It's a
Or at the
succubus,
same time.
it's a succubus situation, I think.
Yeah, I think it is. It's like a Wiccan ritual
You
of
have,
some sort.
you have experience with that.
Yeah, you have to ditch them.
Yeah. You got to
can't
get
do
out
it.
of there.
Well, what do we think about this matchup, fellas?
I love the original,
Yeah.
but I've actually never disliked it more.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I just feel like the sentiment and the sound of his voice does not fit my modern ear in the way that it did when we were kids.
That makes sense. Like hearing it in the 90s, because this came out in 92. So how old were you at this point?
11.
Yeah.
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 But I love her strength in that run section.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Ricky, what do you think? Because these are wildly different versions.
Yeah, I think the In This Moment's great. It sounds really cool and everything. I mean, I'm a Radiohead fan. I feel like I was working in a record store when this album came out, and it was like, wow, this is cool. It's kind of different. Nirvana was out. But then I feel like albums after, like the Bends and OK Computer,
never-
are miles ahead of this.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the song Creep's okay. And I played several Radiohead songs and bands. I've never done Creep.
Really?
Yeah, we would always do like Karma Police or Fake. I love Fake Plastic Trees. I love
Yeah.
that song.
So you
and then
never-
some of the experimental stuff. But I mean, I know the chords, but I've never actually
So you
played
didn't do this live. So you and Thom have something in common.
I was
There you
just
go.
gonna say that he's
I
like
wanted to
Thom.
do the
He's
joke,
like,
goddammit. I had it loaded.
I know.
Call me, Tom.
Well, I love this, and I really like Maria Brink. And one of the things that I've said on the channel before is I don't think I've ever seen a performer more dedicated to doing a stage show than Maria. So we saw them at Coda, and they were opening for I think it was Hellstorm. I'd have to go back and look at the lineup. In any case, they were opening, and so it was about 6 o'clock during the summer. And I don't know if you've been to Coda, but it's a great stage for the audience because the stage faces away from the setting sun. But for the performer, they're literally staring into the setting sun. 6 o'clock in Texas in like July.
110 degrees.
It had to have been 100 degrees. And Maria has a damn clothes change for every song, and a lot of them are literally rubber suits. And so she had like this booth behind her, and we were close enough to where we could see like the stage hands and stuff. And Maria would end a song, and she would go back.
I'm
and
sure they're just shoehorning her into these outfits.
ice packs going on to her immediately, and they're ripping stuff off of her and throwing it on her. And then she comes out, and you can tell she's not using a backing track because there's little fuck ups and stuff.
Sure.
Kills it.
Wow.
Kills it. And she did like a 45-minute set where every other song she's doing a costume change.
Wow.
It's like the Indy 500.
Yeah.
100%. And when she ends with a
Change them tires out. Let's get moving.
Yep. One of the suits she had was like a full bat suit where she raised her arms and she had wings and stuff. It was unbelievable.
Sounds rad.
So if folks have a chance to go see them, go see them.
Great sound in her voice.
yeah.
I'd be interested to hear their original stuff.
Yeah, it's great. Well, folks, let us know in the comments what you think. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Check out our other content. Take care of yourselves, folks. We'll see you soon.
Don't be a creep.
Hey there, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction as much as me, Ricky, and Todd enjoyed filming it. If you'd like to support the Like Minded Lunatics channel, because we can't monetize everything here, you can check out our Patreon site, or we're selling t-shirts, merchandise over at Teespring. So those are great ways you can help support us. As we go out, Rick's going to fade us out with a little bit of Creep.